guys, just jumping on for a little bit to do a quick live, and it's so fitting because it's the beginning of the year, and this is the topic for today: mistakes you want to avoid, not taking action to create your dream life. Let that sink in. So every year at the beginning of the year, I make a manifesting list or a wish list or a letter to God of at least 300 things that I desire in my life. And I'm out here in my backyard and I started to write. I reach up to 30. I have a whole bunch left to go. But in this video, are you dreaming of the life you want, but not taking action to make it reality? In this video, we'll explore why hesitation holds you back, common mistakes people make when pursuing their goals, and action steps to overcome fear and start building the dream life today. It's time to stop waiting and start doing. Let that sink in. So, welcome back to my channel. Let me ask you something. Have you ever caught yourself saying, one day I live the life I've always dreamed of, but you never actually take the first step? If so, you're not alone. Everybody does this. You're not alone. Not alone. One day I'll live the life I've always dreamed of. So many people have incredible dreams, but never take the action to make them reality. And today we're going to talk about why that happens, the mistake that keep us stuck, and how to finally break and start building the life you deserve. Let's dive in. Why we avoid taking action. Let's be real. Taking action can be very, very scary and overwhelming. That's why I break it down. Hi. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining, Thomas, and thank you for joining. I can't pronounce your name. B-E, I can't pronounce it. Thank you for joining. So I start writing my 300 manifesting list. I always do this at the beginning of the year. I'm up to 30. Hi, AG. Thank you for joining. So let's be real. Taking action can be very scary and overwhelming. Here's a common reason why people hold back. Oh, you're from Ukraine. Thank you for joining. I'm from Florida, United States. Thank you for joining. Fear of failure. Write these things down. Tell me write in a comment which one applies to you. Hi Ron, you're from California. Yay! Thank you for joining. Okay. You're afraid to fail, so you stay in the comfort zone. That's fear of failure. The second one is perfectionism. You tell yourself you need everything to be perfect before you start. You're my age. Oh, thanks, Ron. I'm 60. How old are you? Let's do Germany. Hi, Bert. Hi, Bert. Thanks for joining. Oh, you're 65. Yeah, we're the same age group. Are you a content creator too? Hi, Oyisop, I can't pronounce it. And Rocky, hi, thanks for joining. Perfectionism. You tell yourself you need everything in to be perfect before you start. Lack of clarity. This is what I found. When I write out these 300 things I desire, When you write out these 300 things I desire, I get very, very clear on what I desire. So it could be lack of clarity, not understand. So put pen and paper together and see what you really, really desire. Make a list. Start off with 300. Comparison trap. Seeing other people succeed makes you feel like you're already too far behind. Never put yourself in a comparison trap. Everybody, even on YouTube here, some people are succeeding and some people are not. Everybody have their own time. So be patient, and when you're being patient, enjoy the journey and it will come. So never compare yourself. Procrastination, that's another one. You think you have all the time in the world, but time is slipping away. As I said, I'm 60. Half of century is gone already. Half of my life is gone already. It's slipping away. So never procrastinate. Um, Mistakes to avoid when creating your dream life. Now let's talk about the mistakes that stop people from achieving their dream life. Waiting for a perfect moment. As I always say, there's never a perfect time or perfect situation. You just have to do it and feel the fear anyway. A perfect time doesn't exist. Start now and adjust as you go. Overthinking every steps. Spending too much time planning without acting leads to stagnation. It's like you think, but you're not really doing anything. Make yourself clear, write it down, and just take bite sizes every day, and you will reach your desire. Focus on focus only on the big wins. These are things we should avoid. Focusing only on the big wins. Small, consistent actions are the key to long success. And I always say, do not focus on the end result. Focus on the journey you're in, and enjoy it. If you fail, or if you say something wrong, or you're not saying the right sentence or the right pronoun, enjoy the journey. It's a growth process, and the growth will bring you to a point where, what can I do different? How can I make this better? How can I do something different? I found out when I come on here, I will bear off, especially on my life. I will bear off and talk about all kind of stuff instead of talk about what I want to talk about. So I go into my notes and make points in my notes, and I said I'm going to read. And some people don't like it, but it keeps me on track. So I get my message across to you because I know one subscriber will learn from what I'm talking about. So don't just focus on the big wins. Focus on the small, consistent steps. Letting others dictate your path. That is the big one. My husband would say to me, "You're not wearing that, are you?" In our little we live in a little small town called Stewart, and he said, "You're not wearing that, are you?" And I said, "Watch me, because I'm not dressing for the world. I'm dressing for me, how I want to feel. If I want to feel sexy, if I want to feel sporty, if I want to feel, I'm dressing for me." So never let any other person dictate who you are or your path or what you desire. I call. Thanks for joining. Not investing in yourself. That's another thing too. I'm constantly learning because the mind is so powerful. I am constantly learning, even age 60, and I invest in programs to elevate my brain, because the brain is constantly doing stuff, and The only way you can act on it is to learn. So you have to invest in yourself. Whether it's time, energy, or resources, personal growth requires investment. How to take action towards your dreams. This is what I do. I write a manifesting list of 300. You can call it a manifesting list. You can call it a list letter to God. You can call a list to the universe, whoever you want to call it. I call it a love letter to God of the things I desire. And I write it. I start writing it. I want to reach 30, but I have 300 to go. And I start writing it always in the first month of the year, and then let it play out for the rest of the year. Define your dream life. Get crystal clear on what you want. Everything. I said I want a personal chef in my home. I have a home organizer and I have a housekeeper, but I want a personal chef in my home to cook delicious and healthy meals for myself, my husband, and my grandbabies are coming and my daughter are coming this week. We're building a house for them right in our backyard. So get very crystal clear on what you desire. Nothing too small is not is very important to you. Is not, you don't care about what other people say. If it is important to you, that's what you want, write it down. Um, get crystal clear what you want, write it down, visualize it, create a vision board, and it helps. I created a vision board last year November during my birthday, because that's when I say my life, another year start. My birthday was November, and I created a vision board. I got all those pictures. I went online. I got those pictures of the stuff I want, where I want to go, how I want to feel, and I send them off the UPS store, and they printed out for me. And I made a giant vision board, and I frame it, and I put it in my dressing room. And in the morning when I'm up getting ready, and I'm meditating, I lay on my lounge. Prince, lay on my lounge, and I watch, visualize on my vision board. So you can have a vision board in your iPad, on your phone, on your computer, or visual inside your home, or you can even make a book vision board, which could be simple as like a, we call it back home, exercise book. You just draw lines and you just paste pictures there. You can put them on different categories, which you can take with you and go through and say, oh, and feel the feeling as if it's already happened. Okay, break into steps. Break it into steps. Big dreams can feel overwhelming. Break them down into manageable action goals. As I say, one of my dreams are to build homes for single parents and their children. I was a single mom for over 18 years, and I know the struggles, but my strong personality allowed me to prevail. And that's the big picture that I want. And it can feel overwhelming, because I don't know where I'm gonna get money from. I don't know where I'm going to buy the land. I don't know what I'm going to do, but that's the big picture. And what I do is, when my angels say something to me, my love angels, like make a phone call, send a message, send an email, I do that because it's connecting me to small steps to what I desire. Right now, we're building a home for my daughter, and that's the beginning of it. She's a single mom too, so it can feel overwhelming, but break them down. Like, I need to make calls to realtors. I need to make calls to investors. I need to make calls, stuff like that. Break it down and just take those steps every day. Set deadlines. A dream without a deadline is just a wish. So at my journal list here, I write it. I'm so grateful and thankful. All these wishes, these desires are here on the date, and assign it. So you have to make a deadline, because if you don't make a deadline, you're just wishing and washing and you're not really certain of what's going on. But when you make a deadline, it's like writing a grocery list. When you write that grocery list and you take it to this grocery shop, don't you tick it off, tick it off, tick it off. The same thing. You write that list, and as it goes along with whatever you need to do, you just tick it off, tick it off. And when the deadline is done, and you're not fully um, get what you want on that list, just think to yourself. Don't get bent to the shape and say, I didn't get this, I didn't get it. Just say to yourself, something better is coming. Something better is coming, and you just be wide open to see what's coming. Start small. Even one small step can create momentum. Write, want to write a book? Start with one paragraph. I wrote a book. I never thought I was going to write a book. I wrote the book during COVID, and the topic of my book is "This is not a practice life." And it took me 6 months to write this book. And as I said to you, I didn't thought I was going to write a book, but it just came to me, and that prompt just came to me, and I sought out where I need to sort out. And I'm telling you, when you get very clear on your desires, everything that you need is going to come to you. Everything is that you need is coming to you, and everything that I need to write that book, to publish that book, and it became a bestseller on Amazon. My book is "This Is Not a Practice Life" by Jacqueline Young Landy. Go get it. Hardcover, paperback, and Kindle on Amazon. Okay, so embrace. This is it. Embrace imperfection. I embrace it a lot because I'm Jamaican. I speak Patois, and I speak, which is the broken language, English language, and our mother country was London, England. So our main language is English, but Patois is a broken language, which is when I start speaking fast, I go off in my Patois and nobody understands me. But I come to the sense that I am embracing my imperfection. Thanks, Donnell. Thanks for joining. I am embracing my imperfection, and that's okay. The right people, the right people will resonate with you. If you're starting a YouTube channel, the right people. Don't worry about, you cannot please the world. You only can please your people. We can't serve the whole world. There's billions of people here on YouTube. It's not age, it's a mindset. Yes, it is definitely a mindset. So, as I say, embrace your imperfection. Progress is better than perfection. Learn and improve as you go. Growth. When you mistake, is a growth process. Don't beat yourself up and say, "Oh, I didn't do this well," or "I didn't say this," or "I said this bad," or "It wasn't in proper tense." Don't beat yourself up. It's a process for you to grow, and how can you change it to improve, to evolve. Surround yourself with support. Find people who inspire you and motivate you, whether it's a mentor, a friend, or online community. Drink some water. Loving Atlanta. Hello, hello. Good encouragement and guidance. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for joining Loving Atlanta. Yes, you have to have a support system, because if you don't, you're going to have people chattering in your mind. You can't do this, you shouldn't do this, you talk too much, blah blah blah. And then you will make that their truth your truth. So you have to find people who are supportive in your environment. And if it means you have to cut some people off and narrow down your circle of friends, you got to do that, because guess what? As my book said, this is not a practice life. This is only one life you have to live. This is what we are dealt with right now. So make the best of it. Celebrate wins. Acknowledge your progress, no matter how small. It keeps you motivated and focused. As I always say, I'm always celebrating the journey. I'm not waiting for the destination, because when you reach the destination, it's all done. The journey is where all the fun is, the ups and downs and the level up. That's where all the fun is. So celebrate your small wins and your big wins. Why taking action changes everything. When you start taking action, woohoo, you notice the incredible. It's like a domino effect. You know, when you line the dominoes in order and you hit one and the shh. When you start taking action, a lot of stuff start happening. But you have to start first by taking that first action. You build confidence and you believe in your ability to achieve anything. You start seeing opportunities you never noticed before. What's happened? And most importantly, you feel a deep sense of fulfillment, knowing you're actively creating the life you always dream of. Come to the end. Thank you so much for watching. If you have been holding back from pursuing, look, see, I can't even say some words, pursuing your dream life, you are a blessing. Oh, thank you, Donnell. This was designed for you to speak at this time. The Lord told. Oh, that is so sweet. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I came out here with my dogs, just chill and relax for a little bit, and I heard this. Go on and say this, because I'm out here journaling my 300 lists, and I just heard his voice to say, go out, go on there and say, and that's what I'm doing right now. So I really appreciate what you saying this. It's solidified that what I'm doing is right. Some people tell me I'm crazy, being 60, doing YouTube, but I don't care. I want to do it because it brings me joy that I have helped someone, I've inspired someone, I've changed someone's life. Thank you. Thank you, Donnell. I don't know if I was pronouncing your name, but you forgive me. So, so consider this as a wake-up call. Take the first step today, not tomorrow, not later, right now. Go get a piece of paper, or go get a journal. I have my journal. Go get a journal and write. I am so grateful and happy that I've received all these things in the year of 2025. Thank you, God, universe, source, and start writing that list. It's not going to finish one time because I just reached 30, but by the end of this month, I'm going to finish my 300 list. And ask big, even make you feel like, oh God, I can't do that. Ask, because you never know if it's in your mind, it is for you. Thank you. If it's in your mind, He places it in your heart. So ask, big or small. Um, no matter how small. In this video, if this video resonate with you, please give that thumbs up. Okay, everybody, give a thumbs up and leave a comment here and share with somebody who you will know this will help, because that's what we are here for, to help each other, help all the queens and kings straighten the crown and live the life they deserve. If you're new here, my name is Jacqueline Young Landy with JYL Image and Lifestyle. I'm all about creating your heart desires in your image. So you rock your style, you feel confident. Let me show you what I'm on today. So you feel confident in your style. This is 60 in your wellness, so you feel healthy, you feel strong and look good in your clothes and in your lifestyle, so you create the life you deserve. As I say, guys, I'm building a house there in my backyard for my daughter. They're coming on Wednesday. They're going to be staying in the guest house until it's finished. My husband's a builder. I'm going to tell you a story about that. Maybe if you go back and how I met my husband. I wrote a love letter to God because I was dating people. I don't know, I'm bearing up, but I need to say this. I was dating people and it was just not working. I was a single mom for 18 years, not working. And I live in Stewart, but I had a home up in Fort Pierce. And my daughter left high school and she said, Mommy, I want to go to college down in Stewart. And I worked here in Stewart for 20 years. And I said, I love Stewart's. All my clients are there, so let me move. So I rented an apartment in Stewart, and I rented my house out. But before I did that, this is 2014. Before I did that, I wrote a love letter to God for the man that I desire, not the physical look, mostly of the heart and how I want to feel and be with him. And one of the topics that I wrote, the subtopics that I wrote was, I want a man that is a handy around the house, because I have a whole home, was built in 1982 in Fort Pierce, and needs a lot of work. And I felt at the time that anytime I asked someone to help me, they were taking disadvantage of me and charging me over arm and a leg, and sometimes don't even get the job done. So I said I wanted a handyman. So I moved 1st of April 2014. Yes, I took action. I went on a dating site. Be careful, don't meet these people at their home, meet in us, whatever. So I met him and I said to myself, I'm not going to look at pictures of nobody. I'm just going to read their bio. And if it clicks with me, I'll send a message, or they send me a message. He sent me a message and I read his bio and I said, this guy sounds really good. I didn't look at his picture. I said, I'm not looking at this picture. And he said to me, oh, I'm not good in computers, because he's 72. No, I'm not good in computers. So just let's exchange numbers and go from there. In my spirit, I don't think you should do that, but in my spirit, then I felt I should, and I did. And we were talking and talking on the phone and blah, 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 blah. And he didn't understand my accent because it was even thicker there. So we finally met at a restaurant, and he's a custom home builder. No, I was asking for a handyman. He's a custom home builder. Let me show you that house over there. When we met, where is it? When we met, he built that house over there, and he lived there for several years. And married, divorced. And I said to him, I want my own house. So he had this land over here, and we built this house. Oops, my lights. Yes, look at God. I'm telling you. And guess what? My light not coming on. It's dark out here. Look at God. I'm telling you. And you think it's too much to ask, because I was asking small. In my list, I was asking for a handyman, and this is a custom home builder. So, what, I'm kind of veering off, but it just came to my spirit, and I'm telling you guys to create the heart, the life you want and deserve. Write it down. Write it down. You can start by this 300 list. I write it to God because God is my provider. My father, I didn't have a father either. My mom was a single mom when we were 1 and 2, so I didn't have a father either. So he's my father. But write it down and ask him for things that you desire. He wants the best for you. Trust me. He wants the, like every other father, he wants the best for his children. So ask him. And not just ask, when the angels prompt you to do something, do it, because it's connecting you to the next step of what you desire. Me, when something comes in my head and I just drop everything I'm doing, just like this. I was writing out my 300 list. Let me show you guys. See? I was writing out my 300 list, and he said jump on, and I said put it down and go for my stand, and I'm jumping on the talk, because that's how it goes. That's how it goes. You ask for something, you have to take action, and then it comes to reality. Exactly. Daniel is saying you can't ask a large God for small. Like he told me, I don't do small. I take small and make it to large. You got that right. You definitely got that right. So that's it. If you guys first time coming, subscribe to my channel, support me. I'm not monetized yet, but I just love this forum. And as I said, my day job is a seamstress. I'm transiting from seamstress to YouTuber or the content creator, because I want to free up my time, and I want to enjoy my husband, my daughter, and my grandbaby for them. Ooh, I can't wait till they come. So subscribe, hit the bell button so you won't miss any of my videos. And if this resonates with you, put a thumbs up please, and leave in a comment what what thing are you not going to make mistakes with. You can go back and listen, so you can leave in a comment. Thanks for joining, guys. Much love. Take care. Bye for now. Take care, guys. Bye for now.